Morning, folks. Today's shaving cream is going to be from Ingram. This one here is got a wee bit of it's mentholated menthol in it. Nice cooling effect. I've been looking for it online. It's been because when I bought, I bought more than one tube, of course, and I can find it at different locations for right around the $6 mark. But finding it in stock is a different animal. So I don't know if it's just because of the virus and supply chain's been jacked up for a while now, that maybe that's the reason why a lot of people are showing it out of stock, or I'm starting to wonder, has it been discontinued? Not too sure about all that. I'm going to be following the shave up with Wet the Face Cold Fusion. Yeah, this is mentholated also. Kind of got that theme going this morning. Already put a hot towel to the face this morning and still using Proraso Preshave. And off camera I'll be using Vato Beard Oil. And let's see here. I got it whipped up here, my smooth bottom bowl. That's what it looks like there, if you can see that. Got it whipped up with the double duck. That loft there on that boar knot is about as tall as Omega Professional. That's about how tall that is. And this one here came by the way of the Heritage Collection. And I got a link down below for this stuff. If you want to check it out, take a look at it. It whipped up pretty good. And shaver of the day is my Sunday. Been using Merkur shavers, and this one here is the Merkur 45 Bakelite. Nice, lightweight, almost all plastic. Though the post is brass. That's the only thing that's not plastic. So if you haven't seen one of these before, I forgot to bring it in here with me. Now that I get to thinking about it, when I ordered mine, it comes with a case also, which is pretty nice for travel. Go ahead and get my face wet here. It's got a Treet Platinum blade in it. It's been a while since I've used this, so we're going to see how this works out with this blade. But like I say, when I bought this Ingram shaving cream, I bought more than one tube, so I hadn't had to buy one for a while. And so now that I got to looking around, see where you can find these nowadays besides eBay. They do, I think, Amazon though, what, around 11, 12 bucks, or maybe more, just depending on where it's at. So it does kind of make me wonder if it is no longer, maybe it's not made in UK anymore, and I think I've seen somewhere where it's made in Egypt now, something of the sort. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody that knows more about it will comment on the video. This is definitely a nice painter's brush. I can smell the menthol. Great for my nose. Day Sunday. Weather should be pretty nice. I don't think we're expecting any rain today. Of course, it's Oklahoma, so give it 5 minutes, it'll change. It seems like that's the way things usually go. It seems like I'll have to follow up, but I did get to mow yesterday, so mowed early enough in the day that it seems like for the most part, whatever affected my allergies yesterday is not necessarily affected me today. I know yesterday, boy, by the time I got done, my nose, it was giving me fits. And I see this is lightweight. I didn't notice anywhere where they showed how much it weighs. It might be an ounce. It's pretty lightweight. Like I say, it'd be nice for travel. I would recommend experimenting, using a number of different blades, see what works out best for you. This will be the third Merkur that's in the, I guess you might call it the 40 series. Merkur 40, 44, this is 45, and I think I got a couple of more that are in the 40 series. I got to thinking about how many of those in the 40 series. And I think I've got two more that's in that runs right in that 40. I think it's a 41 and a 42 Did get a mail call here, pretty nice, from Stephen Sprague. I've got a setting over here. Think I'm going to work this into this coming week, which is I guess you might say a break in routine, but I thought I would do it because it's put it all together. In other words, instead of spreading it out, continue on with Sundays with Merkur shavers, and then this week, probably going into next week too. Not sure. It just depends on how I work it out. And this mail call from Steven, I guess you might say I got the complete set of cap and base plates. I had mentioned it once before, but at any rate, I'll be working it up. My problem is that I say a problem. In other words, me trying to choose the move this out of the way here, deciding whether I want to use this handle with the setup, got that from Italian Barber, or this custom brass handle that I've got. Now, I think I'm leaning towards this, but you guys might be more familiar with that that shape right there from West Coast Shaving. I'm still working out all the details in my head and how I want to proceed with it, because there's 3 different base plates, and you can get all 3 of them. Right now they're on sale for $20. And that, of course, that's without the handle. If you're like me, you've already got shavers, you've got plenty of handles, and you probably have already ran across 1 or 2 handles that you really do like. Man, this is great. My nose is picking this up. Shave's going pretty smooth this morning. Not the best at shaving with a lightweight shaver. A little tentative, I guess you might say, because some of them, I find if I'm not careful, I'll get the pressure off and end up getting just a little, shaving too close to the blood. Yeah. This shaver's been around for a while, hence the Bakelite. If you don't like razors that's got quite a bit of weight, like that solid brass handle there, this is definitely right up your alley. It's very lightweight. Now the post, I'll show you at the end of the shave. The post is made out of brass, but it screws down into the handle, and there's no brass down in the handle, at least not this one. And so you have to be kind of careful when you go to snug it up. You can't be using the He-Man strength trying to tighten it down. It just needs to be snug. My experience with this one here is that you don't have to tighten it down real tight. It stays put. It doesn't have a tendency to work its way loose or anything like that. And the link that I've got down below is that Grumatorian. I think it's running right around the $37 mark, complete with a case, a plastic case. The lid's clear, so you can see what's in there, and there's enough room in that case to add a pack of blades. And that's how I got mine set up. Now, the one that I got when I ordered mine a while back, it has a piece of foam right at the head where the top cap is at, and I leave mine in there because it helps hold it in place. Doesn't have a tendency to want to slide around or work loose or anything like that. So securely placed in the case. Thought that was a good idea. Also, that same case, if you have a Merkur Progress, the short-handled one, will fit down in that case. And I picked up a case for my Progress on eBay for about $15. So keeping that in mind, you pay however much you do for your Progress, and then $15 for a case. That's not too terribly bad. And if you subtract it from the $35 or $37 mark that these 45s usually go for, kind of gives you the idea what you're paying for the pour the razor itself. I enjoy the cases. I'm kind of, I guess you might say I enjoy the hardware. Got started, I guess you might say what really impressed me was the cases from the Micromatics. Those cases, especially those early on ones, just awesome. I mean, I like the way it's designed, the way they look. You know, it looked good to me. Still does. Don't see a whole lot in the way of cases with shavers anymore, but for me, I enjoy the cases. Cases just have in there the quality of the case. You know, is Bakelite back then. I mean, face it, Jim Micromatics started out I think in very late 20s, going into the 30s, like 1929. To me, they're one of my favorite single edge shavers. Just a awesome work of engineering. And those cases are pretty nice. Bakelite, of course. Very nice shave this morning. Still got that nice cooling effect going on. Only got one spot right there stinging. Like I said, for me, lightweight shavers, they're more of a challenge for me than heavyweights. Making sure I don't. I feel like I have that tendency to put too much pressure on there, so I have to be very mindful of it when I'm shaving with it. It's something for me that I have to pay attention to. Pretty nice shave, feels good. Got Humphreys Witch Hazel here, citrus scented. Great Sunday shave. And if you're unfamiliar with Don's Wet to Face Cold Fusion, I'll have a link down below. This aftershave is not for the faint of heart. If you not accustomed or don't particularly care for that very nice cooling effect, you won't like this aftershave. Because I mean, it is a very nice cooling effect. It's long-lived. It lasts for a good long moment. This stuff is just fantastic. When he came out with this, there's a matching soap that goes along with it, and inside the soap there's menthol crystals in it. I mean, it is just awesome. If you like menthol, that's one. If you don't have it yet, you got to check it out. It's pretty nice. And that's what the restrictor looks like there on the inside. With the warmer days coming, I think always yesterday 85, 87 degrees. Yeah, nice cooling effect shaves are going to be, you say, the norm. Something I'm going to enjoy quite a bit more. Man, this is good stuff. And I should make sure that I mention, in case you're unfamiliar with shaving cream or aftershave that's got menthol in it, you definitely want to make sure you wash your hands well before you go to rub your eyes or anything of the sort, because otherwise your eyes are going to get good and irritated. Your eyes will not appreciate it. And not only that, I think the cool part of it also is that while you're washing your hands, the cooling effect on your hands is still there. You can tell I enjoy these kind of shaves. This is a lot of fun for me. Feels great. Once again, Merkur 45 or just a Merkur Bakelite. And I'll show as much as the camera will show. There's the post right there. And you can kind of see right in there maybe. It's just plastic thread. So you got to be kind of careful not to torque it down too much. And like I say, my experience has been you don't have to. It stays put. It doesn't work its way loose. At least mine doesn't. And there's the blade. See if you can see it there. Treet Platinum blades work pretty well for me. They're not exactly expensive in my opinion. You can usually find a 100-pack right around, I don't know, off sale. In other words, your normal everyday price right around, I don't know, $11, $12 maybe. Not a bad price. These work well. Another one similar to this blade for me is the Treet Falcons. Those blades are pretty darn sharp. This she's really smooth with this one here, but Treet Falcon, I can definitely, you feel the sharpness on that blade there. Anyway, just a little bit more about Treet blades. Hope everybody's doing well on a Sunday. Stay healthy, stay safe, and smooth shaves to you.